Welcome back everybody to the channel, and today I'm making my way to the forest of Luxembourg to a mysterious abandoned castle that used to be of an Arabian family, and I don't know yet much about it, but my Luxembourgish friend who is with me is gonna tell me all about it. It's very cold today, snowy, -4. This is the gate of the castle. Oh my god, there's the castle in the distance. This is just wonderful, like a true fairy tale. Here are the garages of the castle. They used to store their cars, their expensive cars that they came over with. Walking through here, through this winter wonderland, gives you a true mysterious feeling. And then you're walking through an abandoned castle that you're gonna explore. That's just one of the best feelings you can get while exploring. I can see already that the window of the place is just open. They're walking in right now. So it is gonna be an epic explore. Let's start off this adventure. It's just open here. Wow. We can go inside. In today's story, we take you to the landlocked country of Luxembourg. Lurking on a very steep mountainside lays a castle that has been constructed in the 19th century. The building was designed and constructed by the architect Galau, and this also proved to be his last building that he designed and constructed, because he passed away shortly after. He constructed this stunning place for a well-off Luxembourgish family who had their roots deeply strangled in the politics of the country. They lived here for the longest time period, but at the latter part of their life, when their family shrunk and the children moved out, they decided to move to a smaller and more manageable place. After they left it, the castle got abandoned for a few years, but was eventually bought by, believe it or not, a royal Saudi Arabian oil sheik. Their remains are to be found all over the castle. When you walk inside, you immediately feel that it was bought and be taken over by an Arabian family. Today we will rummage through the remains of this former owner and try to discover what happened in the year 2015, when this place got left behind forever. Let me take you again on an adventure of a lifetime. Welcome back everybody to the Bros of Decay. I'm Lesley, and today I'm going to take you on another very special and mysterious adventure. We're today in the country of Luxembourg, one of the smallest countries in Europe, and we're standing here, I'm going to show you, in front of this castle that used to be of an oil sheik. You just heard the full story of Al Muhanna, I believe his name was. And yeah, when I'm standing here in front of the place, the first thing that it reminds me of actually is a church. Because you can see the high spire here, and then it goes out a little bit to the side. It reminds me of a church, but it's a wonderful castle from the inside and outside, and I'm eager to take you on this adventure. Because this place beholds so many secrets that we're all gonna find out throughout this video today. But first, let's go through the backyard and show you what's left here. As you can see, it's pretty cold today. Snowing all around. It's -4 or 5 degrees Celsius. There's a little patio here that I want to show you first. And here they would sit together in summer, maybe also in winter, have barbecues. They have this fireplace over here that's already collapsing after the 10 years that this wonderful place is abandoned. It's the last coals from when they had a gathering together here. Wow. And here the ladies of the castle. I'm gonna say the ladies because this was an Arabian man. He had 3 women and they hung up the clothes here to dry. You get another glimpse of the castle. It's all just left behind. 10 years it has been hanging here. Let's look at a few more things outside and then I'll take you all to the inside of this place. A few tools left behind down here. Oh. Here you can see that we are in the country of Luxembourg. But not much to see down here. Oh, before I go inside, there's a little room down here. I just saw it in the corner of my eye. And of course, when you see something while exploring, you need to go inside there to check it out. Oh. A little storage room for the oil and for the toys of the one child that this man used to have. And then we can also walk further to the other side. I noticed that there is a house over here. I don't know if it's abandoned of people. Yeah, probably people still live there because it looks pretty new. We have a room over here. This used to be a toilet. I'm not gonna film a toilet, of course. But little stairway that leads up to somewhere. Oh, look at these wonderful towers here to the side. And that leads us up to a little patio. Wow. With an overview of the river down there. What a wonderful place. Oh, it's the first time I see snow this year, so I'm really happy about that as well. Let's now wander inside of this place and see what's left behind in here. There's a little side entrance, and the door has just been left open for us to take a peek inside. Wow. You can already see that the decay inside of this place is present more than ever. Let's close the door. Because it's actually pretty hot inside of this place, and outside is of course very, very cold. So, let's open up the door that leads us into the hallway. We are immediately greeted by a triple stairway that leads up to the top floors, which we're gonna escalate later. I can already show you the design on it. Wonderful. This looks typically French. Luxembourgic as well, because they have the same style of building than the French people. Not exactly the same, but it is alike, I would say. The entrance hall. The first room is nothing, I would say. Huh? What? What? This ventilator is running. It's just running. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but the ventilator is running. So that might mean that there is still electricity in this place. Wow, a chandelier. They have tried to protect it, but of course failed miserably. Okay, let me try that. Let me try the light switch. No way! The light just turns on. After 10 years of abandonment. Wow. No way. Okay. One of the first big rooms that we wander into looks like sort of a dining room. Yeah, there's a big table here in the middle of the room where the Arabian family that once used to live here could dine together maybe business meetings have happened in here. Because as you know, as you have seen from the story and heard from the story, this was his outside house, his business house, as you could say, in Luxembourg, where he came to conduct business with from Saudi Arabia to Luxembourg. A wonderful chandelier here in the middle of this dining room that we are greeted with. I really like the style of these built-in cabinets. Wow. There are sliding doors down here. I'm not gonna open them because I'm pretty sure when I do, they will totally break. So unfortunate to see that the paint's shipping off. Oh, I just stepped into here. There's a hole in the floor. I'm gonna show you a little bit more of the roof, because that's also pretty spectacular. And then as well this cabinet here to the side. Carved wood style antique cabinet. Oh, it's been tied up from the inside. I wanted to open it up to see if there's something inside of there. Seems like there's nothing left inside of here. And as well in this room, there's a light knob here. Yeah. Wow. The chandelier just lights up in front of us. Gives this room a warm feeling. Almost every single light in this chandelier, after 10 years of abandonment, still works. Isn't that just crazy? We're back in the hallway right now. Let's go further throughout the house. We have another room down here, and this looks like a toilet room. But the first thing you can see, oh, it used to also be a shower. So they had a combination, and I love this combination. There is a French toilet here, and then I've been to lots of Arabian countries, and this sprayer to clean yourself after you did your duty is very common in every single Arabian country I've been to. Even my Arabian friend in the Netherlands installed one of those in his house. It was really funny to see one of those in the Netherlands. All the shampoo is just left behind. Wow. I just noticed from the corner of my eye that we come into the main entrance hall where the people would be welcomed inside. But it used to also be a place where you could sit in the evening together or during the day, have some drinks in front of this enormously grand fireplace. I'm gonna turn up the light a little bit so you can see better in this room. Wow. Let's look closer at this fireplace. Some wonderful design on it. I love it. Oh, look at these statues to either side of it. And there are still some ashes in there, as I can see. No, it's just one block of wood. Look at the crest here. And a bellow as well. Those are one of my favorite artifacts to find inside of abandoned places. And I must say, this one I have here in front of me is one of the most beautiful bellows I've seen throughout my time exploring, and it still works. Little tray to hold the wood. And we have that man statue to that side, and over here we have a woman. Wow. They had some walking canes over here to the side of the fireplace. And this looks like it's a drinking, no, it's not a drinking horn. It's a horn to blow on. A whistle, no, it's not a whistle. I don't know the exact name for it, but oh, look at this magnificent piece here on the wall. These look like hunting horns to me. I don't know if anybody is familiar with these, but to me they look like hunting horns. Wonderfully designed windows. Oh, the first Arabian artifact we have over here. Of course, I can't translate any of this you're gonna see. But yeah, there you have your first Arabian artifact. An overview of this wonderful room. I can already feel the atmosphere. Arabian people, they are very kind and hospitable, and they would be together with lots of people, drinking, talking, having fun all day. I've experienced it while I went to Jordania and to Dubai, and I've seen it all, and I think these people are wonderful. And here we can have an artifact of the child in front of the fireplace. They had one child, and as you can see, this was him in front of that fireplace. One more time. Wow. This handwritten book. Is it handwritten? No, it looks printed. No, it looks printed, excuse me. Wow. Oh, I noticed here on the wall of the room is this painting from the side of the castle. Yeah. It's the side of the castle. An Arabian tapestry here on the wall, a rug, Arabian rug, with an inscription, probably something religious. Westminster, one of my favorite wall clocks. These people must have been incredibly rich. And I would have loved to see what their house in Saudi Arabia used to look like. Because if they can have this as a business house to conduct business from when they were in Luxembourg, what must their place have looked like when he, Al-Muhammad, lived in Saudi Arabia? Unfortunately, our beloved man got sick later on in life. And I think he also spent some time while he was sick here in Luxembourg. As you can see, there is a hospital bed left over here. Lots of wheelchairs. Wow. This must have been the room while he was sick, and I can feel that atmosphere in here as well. It's very unfortunate. Here on a wheelchair we can see a picture of one of the former kings of Saudi Arabia. I don't know his exact name, unfortunately. And if I knew, they are pretty hard to pronounce. Let's now wander into one of the last rooms here downstairs. Okay. Wow. Oh. This looks like a living room that we're entering into. Wonderful. Oh, that's the room opposite of the dining room. Look at these huge doorways. They open up all the way. And then we're presented with this enormously beautiful dining room. Wow. And I can already see this is typical Arabian style. These couches, yeah, you don't find them anywhere else except for Arabian homes. And in this pattern, this arrangement, lots of couches because there are huge families in Arabia. And of course, there were 3 women, the man, of course, and of course, a lot of family used to come over to welcome them and to keep them company while they were here. And here again, we have pictures on the wall. They adore these people. This is the current king of Saudi Arabia. This is Prince Al Taid, I believe, and he's one of the richest men of Saudi Arabia, a net worth of around $20 billion, and also a prince of Saudi Arabia. And I believe that this man we can see over here on the wall is the former prince of Saudi Arabia that we also saw in the other room. But I'm not sure about this one, so correct me if you know anything about that. In the middle of the room, you have a copper or brass chandelier. It looks more like brass to me. A wonderful piece, as you can see. Beautifully designed ceiling as well. Let's test out the lights in here. Yeah, they also still work. 2 marble coffee tables. And I also love the rug underneath it all. It gives a very warm feeling to this room. What's very unique about this place is just we have the Arabian style and then the French style and the Luxembourgish style all blending together and giving us this wonderful castle, this wonderful mysterious castle. That's what I really love about this place. Look at the carvings on this fireplace. They're just meticulously made. A wonderful fireplace underneath it. I love these crests that are in here. And even the tools of the fireplace are left behind. So I wanted to show you these lamps to the side of here. Wow. Now we have one more little wall cabinet. Our flowers on top of there. Also a beautiful piece. Display cabinet, you could say, as well. And this is a tea or coffee kettle. I'm not 100% sure what it used to be. I give you one last grand overview of this room. The sitting area of the place. And so far, my favorite room of the entire castle. Wow. Let's put out the lights. Now it's time to go into the basement. I noticed it's over here to the side. Yeah. Let's go in there. Oh, the smell that comes from the basement is pretty oily, so there might have been some leaks. Here we can also see that, yeah, the paint is just chipping off here in the basement. The lights also don't function here anymore. Okay, this is the heating room. I love the style of the basement. Arch style basement, as you can see. Oh, we got a formal wine cellar in here. But the first thing I noticed, of course, these Arabian people have lived here. And of course, it's not allowed in the Muslim religion that you drink alcohol. So they use this part of the house more as a storage unit. And when the former Luxembourgish people used to live here, it would have been full of wine. But for them, they would just use it as a storage. It's a pretty, again, pretty neat storage. You can separate all the items into different cabins. Yeah, it's a nice idea. And I love this chair. Wow. There's even an ice skate here on the ground. And I assume when the river used to froze up in front of the castle, they would go outside and have a lovely time on the ice. Wow. They're pretty heavy. Chandeliers as well. There's one more room here in the basement. They don't work anymore. Oh! The faucet starts to leak behind me. Just close it back up. Okay, it does still work. There's like this bunker, vault type of thing in here. Wow, Lots of water on the ground. There's a pretty heavy and big door. And then this comes into this room. At first we would have thought that this used to be like a refrigerator, but that's not the case. It's sort of like, yeah, maybe a shelter for some type. Oh, look at this. The lights even work still in this part of the basement. That's crazy. And now it's time to go upstairs. Let's go up this wonderful winding staircase to the top floor of the place. Yeah, to the first level actually. Because there are multiple levels here that we can explore. Okay. Pretty wide, pretty, yeah, not really that nicely designed as downstairs. The first bathroom over here. Black tile all around. Lots of bees inside of the bathtub, but not really that special. So let's go further. Keyboard, Bontempi. These rooms have been decaying so much over the last 10 years. And it looks like they have tried to do some renovation work in here, but not succeeded. Another one of those renovation rooms that have never been finished. And then this long hallway leading to all the bedrooms to the sides. Okay, let's go into one of those first rooms. And I think we immediately step into what I believe is the master bedroom of the place. Yeah, this is a grand room. They changed the design of it so much. They kept the wallpaper, but the style of the bed I've never seen before. Wow. Let's first look into here. There are any clothes left? Yeah. All the clothes of the former people have been left behind. And of course, they are Arabian style. Wow. It's just crazy. These were the clothes of the women that we have first looked at. Maybe, oh, I almost fell there. Are these clothes of the men? Also look like women clothes. Interesting. A little lamp here in the middle of the room. It's little souvenirs from Belgium. Other things laying around here. A big suitcase to travel all around the world. And probably also to go back to home. To take lots of things back to their family. Oh, this is a little cassette. Probably with music, and there's the big stone. I'm not gonna say anymore because I don't know how to call it exactly and I don't want to be disrespectful. This is a Mecca. I also went to Holland, as you can see. It's a windmill from Holland. Wow. This is one of the most unique vanities that I've ever seen. So this is where the woman would make herself beautiful in the morning. You can see all her little perfumes and makeups are all left behind. And then there are, wow, original eau de cologne spray. Wonderful to see this all. I really adore this bed. This is such a strange bed. It has like, oh, it has a radio worked into the bed. Look at that. Speakers are in the bed. This is just crazy. To each side they have little holes to put some things inside of. Oh, wow. And here we can see a picture of the owner and his wife, one of his wives, together. Little text from Saudi Arabia. And this is a Quran, the Holy Bible, or the Holy Book from the Muslims. Lots of cassettes as well. Some sort of a cassette holder. Pretty fancy case as well. Wow. Coat hanger. Marble coat hanger, I should say. These people must have been insanely rich to afford all of this. Just crazy. Inscription. And then we have this cord. And of course I'm gonna pull it. And this turns on the light inside of the room. Let's go further through the hallway. A few more rooms here. Oh, wow. They have a sauna here upstairs. Look at this. They filled it up completely with toys of the child. But they used to have a sauna inside of this place. They probably didn't use it if they would stock up so many things in here. If I had a sauna in my own house, I would be in there every single day. Pot tub. This looks like this room was mostly used by the child because there are so many stickers of his all over this place. You have some cat pictures here to the side. Even his toothbrush and his toothpaste are all left in here. Now a few more rooms up here that we haven't checked out yet. Let's have a look in those. Wow, this one is wonderful, this bed. We have the blue bed and we have now here the red bed. Also with a radio inside of there. With these lights to the side. Thermometer. Some painting of a horse. Present from Islamic Takaful company. So this is from a company, Arabian company, Islamic company. They got a present from. Lots of books in here as well. I love the style that they bring to a home. Again, lots of pictures of horses. And the picture we see there to the side is a very common one that I've seen all around the world. The crying baby. I will link a video up here that leads you to another place that has the same picture in there. And that was in Portugal. A little collection. Wow. And now we have this cabinet. Completely with a mirror. All the doors are a mirror. And you could look at yourself. Oh, this vanity over here is also just wonderful. And it's the same style as the bed. And then there's one last room up here that we have not checked out. Wow, look at the wall. That's completely cracked up. And that takes us into the last room with a double bed. It could be exactly right because we have counted 5 beds in this place. And they were with a man, 3 women and a child, so they could have all slept in here. Not a built-in cabinet, but this one doesn't have a door in front of it. These are Chinese tea cups. In China they drink small amounts of tea and they use these cups to drink from. And probably also in Arabia then. They're also very big tea lovers. Love this clock. And in the back of the room, we have this cabinet, this closet, completely filled with clothes again. Wow. All these women clothes are in here. Marble vanity, a marble sink I should say. It's sort of a vanity slash sink. I love the details on here. This is open, this is closed. That's how you open and close up the faucet, the sink. Wow. Oh. This is cannabis massage gel. It's marijuana massage gel. Wow, that's crazy. It's time to go up to the last part of the house, but I can already see from this staircase that it's leaning to the side, so I should be very careful going up this. Okay, let's try this out. I'm gonna stick to the right side of it when I go up. And we're coming into the tower of the place, as you can see. Wow, this looks so dangerous. Okay. I don't think this place is also not restorable anymore. Oh, still a few rooms up here. Okay. Wow. Let's check out these rooms down here. First, there's actually... the castle is bigger than I thought. It's a bathroom. Look at how the bath has collapsed. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna walk into this room, because the floor is just crazy. And it's not worth it. The room, just one mattress in here. Another bathroom. So many bathrooms in this place. Oh, we got more bedrooms. This one is not interesting to this side, but this one. Wow. The first thing I notice when I go into this bedroom is this safe. There's nothing in there anymore. Lots of medicine as well. Kronos quartz clock. Another Arabian rug. An inscription here on the wall. It looks like they stored all their clothes up here. Look how many coat hangers that are left in this room. And then they had a double bedroom. Now I was a little bit wrong. There are more bedrooms in this house than I first thought. But they might have also had some family over. And why not provide them with a bedroom then? All these coins are left on the bed here. And there are English pounds. Wow, I see some English pounds in there, but also... yeah, pence is all from England. All the coins up here are from England. Wow. This is a toy gun. Coffee kettle. Wonderful. There's even some food left in here. More clothes. This one could be closed off. Another bathroom. Another one. Pretty empty space, this one. Now we are coming to the end of the house. From the outside we also saw the tower. And I think this room, you can't really walk into that tower. Because the tower should be here. But there's no window on it or anything. And look at this bedroom, that's also pretty unique. The style of the bed. I really love it. And it's still made as well. Wow. And every single bedroom has the style of the bed. And then the vanity is the same style as the bed. This is all shared to the side. Oh, also wonderful. And then the closet is also in the same style as the bed. And another few beds in this room as well. And then we go up to the last part of the house. And that's the tower we saw from the front. Because I assume, yeah, there is also another room in that part of the house. Ooh, this is a pretty unique room. Unique architecture with the beams of the tower. I would have loved to sleep in here. This would be my room if the house was, if this castle was mine. There's a bed in here. And also a few clothes. A closet with a few clothes left behind. And again, women's clothes. Lots of shampoo. Chinese ginger. Interesting. And up there, we have a latch that would have led us up to the tower, but I'm not gonna risk it. I can't even get there anymore, so that's unfortunate. Unfortunately, we have already reached the end of the documentary, but I want to thank you all for exploring this place with me and uncovering the story of this Arabian family. If you enjoyed this week's documentary, I want to ask you to please subscribe to the channel if you're new here, like the video and write me a nice comment in the comment section. There is also a link in the description for Patreon, and there you can help support the channel and get us to go on these adventures around the world. With this all said, I love you very much and I will see you next week in another epic exploration. Bye bye.